Hello, kindergarten, and welcome to another math lesson. We are nearing the end of learning all about more than and less than. And today, our math thinking job is I can use different strategies to compare and visualize quantities to compare two numbers. So we're going to be doing some more comparing activities together, and we're going to be using our dice, we're going to be using our towers, and we're going to be using some number cards to compare if they're more than or less than. So let's jump right in and compare some numbers. We're first going to start with our dice and our cubes. I'm going to roll the die, and then I'm going to take out that many cubes. So here we go. What number does my dice tell me? 6. I'm going to make a tower of 6, okay? I'm going to make a tower of 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to write that number up here. 6. Okay. We're going to roll the dice again to get our other number, and then we're going to compare these two towers. Okay, we're making a tower of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Write that number up here. Now your teacher's going to pause the video, and you are going to talk about which one is more than. We can see by matching up our cubes that 6 is more than 5. So 6 is more than 5. All right, let's try some new numbers. Okay, we're going to make a tower of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to write the number 5. Dice again to get another new number so we can compare these two towers and find more than. All right, we're going to make a tower of 2. 1, 2. Your teacher's going to pause the video, and you guys are going to talk about which number is more than. Use your words, more than. You probably said 5 is more than 2. 5 is a bigger number. There's more green cubes than blue cubes. 5 is more than 2. We then can say 2 is less than 5. Let's do one more. Okay, we're going to make a tower of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then let's find out our new number. 2. 1, 2. Which number is less than? Which number is less than? 3 or 2? 2 is less than 3. Practice drawing our own towers. So we're going to look at the tower of cubes right here, and then we're going to draw a tower that's more than. So first we need to count the tower we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 cubes in this tower. We need to make a tower that's more than. Your teacher's going to pause the video, and you guys are going to talk about what could my tower be. Well, first I know that I have 5 cubes already, and I need a tower that's more than. So I'm going to first start with 6 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to add one more because I learned last week when I add one more, that number is more than the number I'm comparing to. So I have 6 cubes here and 5 cubes here. I know 6 is more than 5. I could have also had a tower of cubes that were 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. All of those numbers are more. Now let's practice drawing a train that goes from left to right with fewer cubes. Let's find out how many cubes we have in our train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 cubes in this train. I need to draw a train that has fewer cubes. Your teacher's going to pause the video and talk about, and you might even draw your own train that has fewer cubes. Well, I know I want fewer cubes, so I'm not going to draw a train that's 7 cubes because that would be the same as. So I'm going to draw a train that has 5 cubes. Is 5 less than 7? Yes, 5 is less than 7. Remember, the word fewer is the same as less than. 5 is less than 7. I know this because when 5 stops, 7 keeps going. 7 is a bigger number. Okay, one more tower we're going to practice. I'm going to draw a tower to compare to the tower that I already have. Your teacher's going to pause the video. You guys are going to count the cubes in each tower. Then you're going to decide which one's more than and which one's less than. Okay. First, I need to find out how many cubes I have in each tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cubes in this tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cubes in this tower. I drew a tower that had fewer cubes, which means 6 is less than 9. 9 is more than 6. When the 6 tower stops, 9 keeps going. 9 is a bigger number. 6 is less than 9. Through looking at our cube towers, we're going to switch from looking at objects to looking at just the numbers. I have 2 decks of cards. I've shuffled them up, I mixed them up. I don't know what number I'm going to be pulling. I'm going to pull 2 numbers. We're going to compare these numbers. We're going to find out which number is more and which one's less. Your teacher might have you get a piece of paper or dry erase board for you to show your work for each number, and that's great. I'm just going to show the number. So here we go. First 2 numbers we're going to compare. Your teacher's going to pause the video and you guys are going to talk about which number is more and which one is less. You probably talked about 1 is less than 4 and 4 is more than 1. 1 is less than 4 and 4 is more than 1. If I needed more help and needed objects to count, I could have drawn 4 dots and 1 dot and compared my numbers this way. You can always show your work, and we want you to show your work. So 4 is more than 1 and 1 is less than 4. Let's go to the next new numbers. Are you ready? Here we go. Your teacher's going to pause the video. You're going to compare these numbers. 8 is more than 4, and 4 is less than 8. 8 is more than 4, and 4 is less than 8. You might have drew 4 dots and 8 dots and notice that there were more dots for 8 than 4, which means 8 is more than 4. All right, let's compare two new numbers. Are you ready? Your teacher's going to pause the video. Which number is more? Which number is less? 7. 7 is more than 6, and 6 is less than 7. That means if I drew circles, there would be more circles for the number 7, and there would be less circles for the number 6, because 6 is less than 7. Your teacher's going to pause the video. You're going to compare these two numbers. Which one more and which one's less? 8 is more than 1. 1 is less than 8. If I drew 8 circles in only one circle, I would see that I would have more circles for the number 8 because 8 is more than 1. Let's take a look at these two numbers. Your teacher's going to pause the video. Compare these two numbers. Which one's more and which one's less? 3 is less than 5, and 5 is more than 3. 5 is more than 3, and 3 is less than 5. Okay, last one. Are you ready? Your teacher's going to pause the video. Which number is more and which number is less? 10 is more than 6, and 6 is less than 10. If you drew circles, you notice that there were more circles for the number 10 than 6, which means 10 is more than 6. These two numbers, 8 and 6, we know that 8 is a bigger number, so 8 is more than 6, and 6 is less than 8. Looking at 9 and 10, we know 10 is a bigger number, so 10 is more than 9, and 9 is less than 10. Today, we compared towers. We were able to find less and more, as well as we were able to compare numbers. Today, you'll continue that work in Seesaw by counting cube sticks, drawing more cubes, and filling in the blanks of less than, more than, as well as comparing numbers. Until next time, bye, Kipsters.